Hello everyone, Krydex here. Welcome back to our Nullius playthrough. Let's see, where were we? In our last episode we got processors going, and I believe that was with the goal of module tier 2s. So now we have everything we need to make tier 2 modules, which is great. Where's my optical cable? I feel like I am making some, right? I just want to confirm that I am not imagining that memory. I feel like I'm making it up by the glass, though, which is... I don't even remember where everything is. Oh, yeah, there it is. Optical fiber 700. Perfect. Looks like we can increase that buffer a little bit. Okay, so everything should be running and ready for modules. Trying to figure out what to do. I need some more power. I'm going to work on geothermal at some point. More geothermal. So that way we have a bit more storage capacity to handle when our wind dies down, like it is right now. Because that's really hurting us when wind goes low. Especially when we need 200 megawatts of power. But I think this is a good space for modules. Got a lot of empty space, and I can fit a big row of beacons out here. So I think we'll do that. At some point, we're just going to want to change every single bot. What are these called? Roboport. They're not actually called roboports in Nullius. They're called hangars. Sorry. We're going to want to change every single hangar to tier 2 with just a giant blueprint upgrade planer. Because I think with these, and the fact that logistics bots to... I don't know, I'm not going to need as many charging stations, is all I'm trying to say. Coffee's so good. Okay. It's just something about weekend morning coffee that just tastes magical. Oh, wait! Hold on. We finally unlocked these. I forgot about it. So... The nice thing is they use green wire, which I actually can handcraft. I do need to automate those real quick. And then I need to go fix a lot of various buffer chests I don't really use, but I'm gonna throw them in the network anyway. These should have yield modules. Why do they have 1 efficiency? Oh gosh. This is like the old style with tier 1 buildings. I don't know what he needs to make, so we'll just leave him blank for now. Oh yeah, I have stack inserters now. Inserter 3. That's actually a really big deal. Why have I forgotten about doing that? I have bearings, so I can make those. Let's get those automated while I'm sitting here. Why are these not building? Oh, I gave away all my bots. Why would I do that? I totally forgot that I need some for myself. Okay. So we want inserter 3. Yes, we do. And probably 2 stacks of those. And then we want stack inserter 3. Or filter inserter 3, I mean. Okay, got that figured out. And then we want dispatch chests on a request. 50. I'm not doing all the other ones at 20. Let's do this to 20. Okay, so now I need to find every single instance. I did put some of them on the map, thankfully, but there's probably more. Every single place where I'm doing unbarrelling, I think so far is the only place I need these. So here... Nope, that's just providing. this, though. This is one. Bam. And then there's another one right up here. Nope, that's not it. Oh, there's two right here. Okay, now the actual symbols over here, which... Oh yeah, this is supposed to be getting rid of boric acid, right? Yeah, this one is exclusively made to create boric acid. This one... I'm trying to remember now. This one will actively provide it. But we do want a restriction on here that says boric acid is less than 5,000. We don't want to go above 5,000 of anything. Oh, here come all the bots. Because then this building will create more sulfur dioxide without boric acid if we need it. Okay, perfect. So that's taken care of. We can remove this. Delete. And then we will continue on the hunt. Here's another one. Oh, I should just take my unbarrelling and switch this as well. Unbarrelling, new contents, bingo, save. There we go. It's fine. Our batteries are finally stocked up, so we'll let those go to 400. Now this one, we've already got the logistics, so I'm fine to put a dispatch chest. I also wonder if I should... Gosh, I just have too many things that I want on my hotbar. Maybe I should take off the basic buildings and put those on a separate row. I don't know. I feel like I never have enough. Maybe I should have my blueprints just in the blueprint book and I can scroll through them. Definitely not using power poles anymore. I just use substations. We can move those. I don't really use chests. Honestly, it's kind of weird that I don't, but I don't need them for anything anymore. I probably just use those most often, so that frees up a spot. Air filters I don't use often enough. All the liquid stuff I do use a lot. Feels... I can find hydro plants when I need them. Chem plants I use a lot. Chem plants and furnaces. I don't feel like I need barreling pumps because I have the unbarreling and barreling recipes. Pylons I don't use very often, so I don't need those. Okay, well that opens up a few spots. Actually, Waterfill wouldn't be crazy, I feel like. We'll try it out. Okay, continuing on the unbarreling road. Let's see, those are barreling. Here's another unbarreling. And here's another one. And I guess we can just remove that one. Okay. Acrylonitrile really hurting me. We're gonna have to beef up propane production. So I took care of that one, right? Yes. Delete that. There's some down here, apparently. Oh, yep, there it is. Chlorine barrel. Get rid of those. So that one's deletable. Oh gosh. I've got bots freaking out on me now. Need some more charging. There's like a million around these. You know, the problem with the new bots is they have a bigger battery, so they're gonna take longer at the charging station. That's not like a horrible thing, but just means these old chargers are gonna slow things down. Okay, so that's one. That's another. Did I get these? Definitely got that one, but what's this one? Active provider. Neither of these is supposed to be an active provider. Oh, is it? That's hydrogen. Maybe that is supposed to be an active provider. Yeah, because we're just venting extra. But then we have a condition to not make more than 1,000 hydrogen barrels. Perfect. Okay. Alright, that works. So then... I did download the Robot Replacer mod, but the problem is... this was supposed to unlock the Robot Replacer Provider chest. But that's not showing up anywhere in my inventory crafting stuff. It's not anywhere in here. And FNEI can't even find it. Robot. I mean, I guess I could look at dispatch chest. It's an ingredient in this. It says it can be handcrafted, but I don't see it anywhere. It's called Logistic Chest Bot Upgrader. And I don't see it anywhere in here. So I think this is one of those, because I added a mod mid-playthrough, and it was part of a research I already unlocked. So I need to use a console command. And which console command, I'm not totally sure, so I gotta pop open Yield web browser real quick. Force, unlock, technology, Factorio. Let's see. So let's try... Okay, what is this technology called? It's called Distribution 2, I think. It's also 3 and 4. Look at that. But the actual technology name is Nullius-Distribution-2. So we need C game player force technologies bracket single quote Nullius distribution 2 single quote bracket dot researched I don't know if this is gonna work equals true. Yeah, please repeat the command. Got it. Did that do anything? It seems it did not. Oh, it did. There it is. Huzzah! I do need relay 2s, so I'm gonna have to automate these. Actually, no, I don't need to automate these. I'm only gonna need a few of them in life. So I'll just grab a few relay 2s and make a few of these. I feel like 7 should be enough for probably the rest of the game. Because then what these do... Wait. A provider chest. Where's the rest of the robot replacer stuff? Isn't there... How do I tell it what to... Oh, do I have to put Logistic Bot 2s in here? Let's see if that does anything. I don't actually know. This is a little different than the other mod I had. The other mod... Oh, yep, there it goes. I think it just took... Yeah, it took these bots out. Crap. So this isn't actually what I want. Maybe I can convince Anachrony to add the other one, Robot Recall, because this actually doesn't pull Logistic Bot 1s out of the network, which is actually what I want. Because I don't want this many bots in general. Let's just real quick. Oh, I should save it, shouldn't I? Let's add in the other one. Robot Recall. Because this actually does something that Robot Replacer can't. See, this says bots in the Replacer chest are released to the network when a bot of the same type but different name is found in a Roboport. The bots that do not match the provider are removed and placed in the storage network. So this essentially just swaps out tier 2 for tier 1 right now. But that's not what I want. What I want is to remove tier 1. So we're going to enable that real quick. Sorry about the delay for the mod loading. The more mods you have, the slower your Factorio loads. And what I'll do is I'm going to I'm just going to cheat a couple of those other ones into my inventory. Because with those, I can basically just hit a button and it will call a bunch of the tier 1 bots to itself and actually remove them from the network. And it has like a delay when basically it just teleports them to the building, but the delay kind of represents like the bots flying to it, which I think is kind of cute. You know, kind of makes it balanced, so to speak. So I will have to cheat the item in though, because I don't think it's friendly. Recall replacer. Maybe I just need to put show hidden in there. Yeah, this thing, robot recall station. So it is robot-recall-chest. I already closed my web browser. I don't remember how to add items. Factorio console, add item. So this one is /c game player insert brace name equals quote robot-recall-chest quote count equals 2. Enter. Go away. Alright, did it work? Yeah, there it is. Okay, so these are the robot recall chests. And see, here I can click recall logistic bot 1, and it will recall all of them that are landed. So this requires more manual intervention, but it allows you to be a bit more picky and choosy on what you're recalling. So here we can just keep recalling these things. And that might be a little stupid because now I'm going to run out of these. Oh, we still have 1,000. Because they're actively flying around. But this way we can just keep recalling 1s. And I think 2s are sent out more often in priority, so eventually we can get rid of all the tier 1s. But now we've got, you know, 421 2s down to 728. And then I'll just move these over to storage. So they'll all get used. Because these do thankfully use Logistics Bot 1 to upgrade. But the issue seems to be with the frames, and I'm curious what the issue with the frames is. Robot Frame 1s, surprisingly enough. And the issue with those is memory circuits. And the issue with memory circuits is capacitors. And the issue with capacitors is aluminum sheet. And the issue with aluminum sheet is it's just slow. There you have it. So if we just add another aluminum sheet provider here, I think that will help things greatly. Speaking of aluminum sheet, we're going to use 1,000,000 aluminum wire when we set up these module 2s. Okay, I can close all that. Sweet. We're also short on rubber. Plastic, I think, is finally okay. So let's see. I want this to switch around a little. Well, first of all, it's time. Inserter 3. And then these guys can be sent back. Send it back. Chef didn't do a good job. Okay. Look at that, 9 per second. That's what I like to see. So this, we want to say only if plastic is less than, I don't know, say 1,500. Because we already have our upgraded plastic down here. Where is it? Over here. There it is. So we've got 2,000 right there. So we want that to be the main plastic production, because this is just way more efficient. And then honestly, I should set up the new rubber thing as well. So let's do that real quick. We'll catch up eventually. This one, the butadiene acrylonitrile, again though, is a huge problem, but it'll just provide so much more rubber. And we just need a tiny bit of solvent. Where am I going though? It's up here. We'll get to modules 2 eventually, I promise. Okay, so we'll set up. I mean, it's basically the same butadiene, acrylonitrile, and solvent. Basically the same recipe. So I'll just set that up right underneath it. Leave room for some beacons, maybe. Beacon would be there. And so this will be the new rubber recipe that kicks butt. We need butadiene, acrylonitrile. Butadiene's already here. And that's this one. And then acrylonitrile. Attaches to here. Bam. And then we need unbarrelling. Oop, I found another place I need an active provider chest. And we need unbarrelling of solvent. Solvent here. Get some power going. And that's all we need, right? Yep. Bam, 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 bam. What's the rate? 1.2. But our new inserters have a rate of 5, so that's beautiful. I'm not going to have to worry about that very much. And we'll provide rubber that way. And that should be all the rubber we ever need. And we'll upgrade this hangar. We'll throw a charging station in just for in cases. Okay, and now we'll switch the other rubber one to be just like the plastic one, where it will only input if we're low, which is here. So you only input if rubber is less than 1500. So this one is inputting sometimes because it's less. Maybe we'll do less than 1,000. That way the other one has some time to buffer and go back and forth. Oh, it's weird. The blue is normally slower. The blue is normally. I'm trying to think. Like in Bob's, it goes yellow, red, blue, and then purple, green. So I'm actually used to the purple being faster than blue. So my brain thought for a second that was the slower one. But hopefully... So what's this? Oh, the plastic's just too slow. Gotta up those requests a little bit. Okay, those are hydrogen barrels, good. And chlorine barrels we are dumping, so I think we're still fine on that. Okay. Are we finally caught up with everything we wanted to do? We still need a lot more tier 2 bots, but that's a work in progress. Alright, I think we're ready. I think we're ready for modules tier 2. Now we want this to apply to all the buildings, and we want speed 2s to apply to all the buildings. Gosh, this is a huge build. It's pretty crazy. Huge in terms of the number of buildings. So I think I'm gonna build it... Wait, I already decided. Didn't I want to build it? Where had I considered doing it? Was it over here? That's not big enough. Oh, over here. This is where it was. Is this gonna be big enough? This says it needs 64 small assemblers. I can fit 10 in that size of a row, but only 10. But we're gonna have a lot more beacons. Oh, maybe I should focus on beacons too first. Yeah, this doesn't feel big enough. Let's just make sure we have plenty of space. And I might want to expand this later anyway, so we'll start here. And I can go as far to the right as I need to. Now, what's interesting about small assemblers is you can fit more per beacon. And because of these inserters, I can do it this way, and that's not insane. Huh. So that's actually really interesting. But I can't put beacons on both sides if I do it this way, because then I won't have the ability to insert. Unless I, like, put chests here or something. So maybe we do the normal style for now. It's just good to remember that for later. I also don't know, these are going to line up differently. Because, like, this one is affecting 5. Are they all going to affect 5? They do all affect 5. Okay, that's good. And each one is affected by... still just 4. Okay. So, I'm trying to think if I want to use belts or bots for all this. Hum-de-dum-de-dum. I think I want to use belts. So, I need to pin this. Also, we can change our beacon numbers because we now know amount affecting 1 is 4 buildings, right? Is that right? What about this one? 1, 2, 3. Oh, no, it alternates. That's okay. I knew something was going to be different. So these each do affect 5, but somehow each of these alternates between being affected by 4 versus being affected by 5. So just for argument's sake, so we can see the effect on the buildings, you can see number of effect sources swaps between 3 and 4. So it goes 3, 3, 4, 3, 3, 4, 3, 3, 4. So then the average here, amount affecting 1, is 3.33. Enter. And we will set that as the default. Hit play. Then put our speed modules in. Hit play. And that should give us a more accurate count on how many buildings we need. And then... so I need 9.03, so we'll make a full 10. And that's with yield module 2s, which I don't even have yet. Making logic circuits. Now these ones I do want to put on a belt, just because the item throughputs are very high. So is this going to be enough space? I think so. 1. Does anyone... maybe there's a mod. I should just search this. But is there a mod that disables inserters from being able to take modules out of a beacon? I have never once needed that functionality in all of my time playing Factorio, and it's always really bothered me that it's even possible. Unless you needed some sort of beacon changes modules based on circuit conditions, you would never even use that. And it just ends up being really annoying. Ugh. I don't know why that bothers me so much, but it does. Really sticks in my craw. Okay, so then this is what we want to copy here. There we go. So we've got all our inserters set up. Everything's ready to go. And then output. And that is logic circuits. Now I believe we need some hangers down in this this here region. Okay, so then that's good to go. But they're used in 4 places. So I think what I want to do is these bottom 5 I will set up with belts, and then everything else I won't. Everything else I'll just use. Well, that one's a pretty high volume, though. 3, 2, and 2 make 7. Okay, maybe these 2 I will also... I'll call them the initial modules, because they're the modules that everything else is built off of. Efficiency and haste, 1. So those ones we should maybe use belts as well. So then... Now, red wire and green wire are interesting because they only need a single medium assembler. So this will come up. We'll leave that space. I'm going to plan on using lots of beacons, so this will be expandable. But I feel like here we can easily make red and green wire. Red, green. Maybe does this work? Yeah. Because those can come in from the side. We need pretty big rates on a couple of these. I think that should work. Those are 9 per second, so that should be plenty for everything. Even our aluminum wire. Excuse me. Aluminum wire, 9 per second. Dear goodness, 900. There we go. That's not good. Are we already out of aluminum wire? Is that what I'm seeing here? Oh, I'm out of lubricant. Let's go fix that. Why is that the case? That is happening. First of all, let's check rates here. Yeah, we could use a second rod maker, but we are out of lubricant. We are not lubricant at the moment, we are lubricant. This is done because methanol has stopped. Methanol has stopped because this aluminum setup stopped. Is that what this is about? Because I'm out of oxygen. Yeah. Well, the good news is we have methanol in barrels, do we not? So we can just top up unbarrelling methanol and call it a day. And that should... Is this a chem plant too? Yeah. Should be everything I need. Then any second now. There we go. Got it. And now we should see the wire. Okay, we're gonna let that build all the way up this time though. Alright, back to our amazing construction. Alright, so then we've got wire, plastic, graphite. So plastic should be 600. Graphite should be 200. mono, oh, poly. Oh, it's poly because it's like 3 layers. That's how I'm gonna remember that. 400. Okay, so once those catch up, we need some more tier 2 bots is what we need. Then that should work. And that'll make us all of the logic circuits we need. And then red wire also has a need for those logic circuits, so we'll grab those. And a bunch of insulated wire. And then to get green wire, we just grab red wire. And we'll give those 1 beacon. But then that should be all we need. How much green wire do we need? Decent amount per second, so we should do this smartly. Like this. So that'll give me red and green wire. Okay. So then we need what I'm gonna assume is 5 assemblers making memory circuits. And that does require logic circuits and then a requester for capacitors, which I know I'm very low on these at the moment, but 200 capacitors are going to be needed. And then that will give me everything I need for the memory circuits. Let's see, and then we need logic. Yeah, I don't have the right modules yet. I'm aware of that. So we'll put these on a belt. Because these also need logic circuits. But then they also need aluminum wire. So we'll make something like this. We don't have a ton of space. Maybe these should go here. And then the wire. What will we do with the wire? Or how will we get it? Don't have room for inserters that we need. But let's make room. So this guy... Gosh, this is messy. But we can grab basically from wherever and place it into wherever. So I'll do that, and then this. That and that. And then we just need to put move that up one, that up one. Switch that over. Now, how did capacitors get on here? Oh, right. That's how. So what we really need is this, and then that, and then I don't have room for the inserter for this building. So I do that. Oh, I can't reach far enough. Crap. This one, 2, 3. There it is. Gosh, that is messy as all get out. But it works. This is insane. And then I have room for a requester chest to put in aluminum wire. Because that's the only thing it's needed for, right? Oh, we already used it somewhere else, but we need it here too. Aluminum wire, 200 should be fine. And put it on the close side. Alright. So that put together should get me the arithmetic circuits that I need. Now, arithmetic, logic, and then green wire are used. So we need green wire down here, which is kind of annoying because it's up here. Don't exactly have tons of extra space. Is there a way I could get green wire down there? I guess this could just be a splitter that says right goes logic circuit. And then that means we can use an underground belt to go across all this for green wire. But then we're also going to need left for arithmetic circuit. The green wire will be on the left side of this belt, which thankfully it already is. So what is the red wire used for? Oh, red wire is only used for green wire. I don't need that. There we go. Okay. So that should do it. I'm missing logic circuits. And they're missing a lot of wire. That's what's happening at the moment. But that should all be set up for the next row. Just start here. This says I need 10. Oh, hold on. Okay. But I'm not going to quite need 10 because I'm doing 2 rows of beacons. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10. We'll just do 10. We'll just do 10. Set these up. I'll just copy the inserter configuration there. And copy that. Copy, copy, copy. Okay. And then get more beacons. Get rid of these stupid rocks. And then, let's see. Now we need this again with the same things. So I'm gonna just copy that, paste it, and it's almost exactly the same amount too. So we just need to change the yield recipe to haste 1 and wait for construction bots. Okay, so then that's all set up. Except the output. I should have done that before I copied. Do that, and then there we go. Now we've got all the modules we need. Then we need another row of beacons. And now we need all these, which are in smaller amounts, thankfully. Now, could I have spaced these out by one more, or would that... No, that's the only place that it gets hit by both. Okay, so then... Switch all those to haste. Now this is on the close side. If we want them to be on the same belt. And now, want to become famous? Heck yes. No, delete you. Go away. Small assembler. So, which ones need haste 1 and efficiency 1? I guess that's because those are the only ones I need belts for. It looks like, unfortunately, 3 of them do. And this one is the one that requires other stuff. Speed 1 and yield 1, though, don't require other stuff. So we'll start with that. 2 should be enough for speed 1. 2 should be enough for yield 1. I'll just make it 3. Yield 1. So then this comes in, gives these guys everything they need. And then this will actually go into a provider chest. Okay, I am really tired of these blinking power lights, so let's take care of that. Where was my power? Ooh, 200 megawatts. Yeah, we really need to upgrade that. So that takes care of everything up to... Wait. hold up. No, it doesn't take care of that one. It takes care of these two. And then we still need, we'll just call it 4 more on haste 2. And this is where we do still need one of the things, which is haste 1s, which are on the left side. So then this looks weird, but it actually works. Up to 3 per second, which is fine. So on that same belt, we need to put like optical cables or something. And then we need another belt, which I'm fine coming up from underneath. And then we need this. Okay, perfect. And then we can just copy this guy here. And on this belt, we need a couple things. Being processors, which we do only need about 50, and sensors. Sensor 1, which we only need about, we'll call it 30. Okay. And then we've got our haste 2s. Which we'll throw into, and I don't need a full stack of any of these. We should put, just so we have all of them available. You're going to be haste 1s, you're going to be efficiency 1s. And never really going to use a bunch of haste 1s. But efficiency 1s, I could end up using quite a few. Oh crap, what did I just tell myself to get rid of? Actually, no, we do want chem plant 1s gone. I accidentally clicked on a thing I needed to get rid of. Perfect. Oh crap. This is like almost the same thing. How did I not notice that? Oh well. So then we do need another kind of output of that. For these next 4, which are all going to be efficiency 2s, which should work out fine, except we need this to only be efficiency 1s, and those are on the top of the belt, so the right side. So then we need an extra input here, which can be the sensors again. This time we need about 50. And then we need another belt here. And this is going to be the, not optical cables, but instead we have batteries needed. About 30. And we will copy. Ugh, can't believe I never knew you could just scroll through your copy pastes. So beautiful. So we'll do that. And then that should deal with efficiency 2s. Put those in a chest. Need some more roboports. Okay, and then... Whoo! Woo! We're getting there. Now we can do speed 2, yield 2, and productivities. I'll leave a space there because these all just require 2 inputs. So I think what I want is to kind of set up something like this. And then a requester. That'll go on the far side, so that'll go on the close side. Those need to be filter inserters, though. And then this is supposed to be speed 2s. And we'll just do like 3 clicks on that. And then we basically just want to copy this. Yeah, that should be fine. And we'll change it to yield 2s. And to productivities. Fix that. Oh yeah, and there's an update for the mod that will fix the pasting to actually add different types of buildings to the same chest, which is actually really what I want. So that's going to be great. I just need to download that. And there we have it. So now things should be running. So why aren't they running? Looks like we're having a serious aluminum wire shortage. Oh, we're actually having a logistics bot shortage. Okay. But I think the build is done. And at some point I lost a beacon. That's annoying. Oh well. That's fine. So, bots are just kind of flying all over the place. But I can check modules tier 2 off the list, at least. For now. And I think it's time to go get some more geothermal power. So we'll do that real quick. Thankfully I have some more bots. 250 more tier 2 bots should be able to do a lot of work. In fact, more work than the entire 728 logistics bots once can do. Okay, so let's grab Stirling engines. Can I remember where these are made? Yeah, they're like at the top of this section somewhere. Here they are. 40 Stirlings, and I am making geothermals, but where are they? I give up. I'll just request 5. And then a heat pipe. Bump that up to 200 for the time being. Give that a second. Grab some extra Stirlings for surge capacity. Yeah, we'll do an extra 4 per setup. Alright. Off we go. And then we also need concrete party to be on our list. So we'll do that after this. But I think we'll call it an episode after we get our geothermal placed down. I would walk over and get my car, but I think it's just closer to walk to the geothermal at this point. And then maybe by the time we get back, we'll be done with some of the some of the modules. I really should just increase my aluminum cable production before I did this, but power is important. We'll do power first. All right. I also can place another chunk of wind, which could be good. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now this is a little annoying. We're gonna just ditch all of this real quick. So I can put these on the bottom. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Because I need some space for these. This one doesn't really have any of its own space. That's fine, I can just combine 2 into 1. It does say the heat pipe can transfer 30 megawatts of heat energy, so we should be okay to put 2 on 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 is how many we want. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then we get one more up here. Oops. Copy that. And why not? We'll make that a double wide for no apparent reason. I actually really hate the way that looks. I'm gonna delete that. Okay. That should do it. So 4 more of these should be another 32 sustainable megawatts, plus even more surge capacity, which is great. And of course, because the wind is great right now, then these will just get hotter and hotter, and these won't need to output very much power. So yeah, so it looks like these have 8 megajoules of energy capacity. So like 1 full second. They kind of hold 1 full second of power in like an internal accumulator. That's why they're running a little bit right now, is they're just charging up their like 1 second worth of power. Now this is too long, unfortunately, so that's not going to work. What I might do is shift all this down 1. I think a double wide. What do you mean it won't fit? It'll totally fit. If I make this a double wide, it might work better. More throughput. But it might not because of the way the gradients work on these, so this actually just might be a failed endeavor. Guess we'll just have to see. I also have no idea if these connect. I'm guessing they don't. Could be worth checking out. Like if I put one there, it doesn't run at all. Okay. That one's not running at all either. Why not? Did I just connect these? No, they're connected. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Just takes a second to heat up. Okay, so this is stabilizing. Do we get hot enough on this end? Nope, we're still only at 110. Whereas on this end, we're at 250. Okay, so this is too long. This one might be too long as well. No, it's got to 170. I'm probably losing some amount of heat. These are just all packed in so tight. Once I get heat pipe 2s, I'm guessing, and Stirling engine 2s, this will be a lot simpler, but I probably should, like, remove the back 4 at least, maybe 6 here. And then just fit 6. Can't walk through these. Fit 6 over here. 5, 6. So that'll help things along a little bit. And then this one, we can fit some of these a little closer. Move 4 of them. Although it's kind of tricky. This will come up maybe here. Will that get in the way? No. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that'll be a little better, I think. Either way, we now have a lot more Stirling engine power. And then I'm going to want to copy that blueprint and put some more wind down, because we always need more wind power. But that should do it. And I think we'll have to call it an episode here. Also, we still have plenty of volcanic gas, looks like. Okay. Have we made any modules yet? I guess the last thing we'll do before we end the episode is increase our production of whatchamacallit, aluminum wire, because we need a lot of that. So we'll drop some of that down. We have aluminum ingots here, so this is actually a decent place. Yeah, I don't think I want that one yet. We'll still do this one. And that makes 7.155. Which is just about right. Here, we'll do that. Or I can do the classic 3-to-1 design. Connect up the lubricant to the left. And where does that connect to? It connects all the way to here. We'll also have it go up. And over. That should do it. And provider chest. Okay, another 10 per second. That should actually be enough. Hopefully. Also, wow, those are exactly 5 per second, so we'll go a little bit faster there. Okay. Well, I'm going to have to call it an episode there, but thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I will see you all next time.